All right, welcome to That's Bull Butter Sports Talk. A little behind today, my anniversary weekend, so you have to apologize. But quick rundown on some things that are happening today. I know everybody, all these media outlets and stuff are trying to say, not really media outlets, all the West Virginia sites are trying to talk about Neal Brown and the next head coach that possibly be and all that kind of stuff. But I'll be honest with you, Neal Brown just got another commitment from a 4-star wide receiver. He is doing something right off the field recruiting because we are getting some athletes that we normally wouldn't get. And he's going to produce on the field. Yes, everybody says, oh, let's trust the climb, and the climb's dying. I think the climb is still there. It's just the fact that it's easy to just get instant gratification, but he's trying to build a program, not build a season. Building a program, you have to make sure that the foundation is secure and set right, and I think he's doing a great job with that. The NIL kind of threw a wrinkle in it for recruiting on his defense there, but now I think they got a better grip on the NIL stuff. COVID set him back a little bit, but I think for what he's doing, if we just trust what he's doing, I think we're going to be really excited about the West Virginia program in the future. With all the other teams firing coaches, this is not a good time to even worry about getting rid of Neal Brown. Next year, if he produces and doesn't produce real well, then the conversation should be really hot. But all the media outlets and all the West Virginia, flag stations and internet sites and all that kind of stuff, they need to relax a little bit because they're hurting recruiting more than they're helping. And if you're a true West Virginia fan, you're going to support and not place so much negativity where recruits can see it. I have a real problem with that. I voice certain things all the time, but I'm also going to back the West Virginia program because it's built with recruiting, and the fan base has got to realize that, especially these, YouTubers and stuff like me. You can really be harmful to the West Virginia recruiting for Neal Brown and them because they may not look at it as a team, and he may not look at it, but these 18, 17, 16-year-old kids that he's recruiting are looking at it, and they're doing research. And if they think that Neal Brown may not be there and he's coming to their door, then what do you think that recruit's going to say? So I actually, from my point of view, just for recruiting purposes, I might give him an extension just for the fact to show stability in our program, not have anything added on to his buyout or anything, but just to show recruits that, we're committed to winning football games. And I think we've had an opportunity to win every ball game except for one that we've played. And if you keep giving yourself opportunities, you're going to win some. There's been teams in the past that we haven't had a chance to win. And yeah, everybody says all these other people's records. Records are deceiving when you don't play the same schedule. And Rodriguez played in the Big East. Dan Holderson padded his stats a little bit in the Big East, plus he played patsies, 3 patsies every year. Neal Brown's schedule has been really tough. He's played 2 out-of-conference Power 5 schools every year. You take away one of those and you put it with one of these cupcakes that everybody else has, then all of a sudden you replace 4, 5, 6 wins on his schedule, and his record doesn't look that bad. So I think he's a good character man, and I would rather have a good character man leading my program that does things right than a guy like we had before that's at Houston. I just don't see eye to eye with that kind of thing. Don Nehlen was a good character man, and he built his program. We've made a mistake as a fan base one time running Bobby Bowden out of here, and he was a great guy. And look where he ended up going. I think we hang tough with Neal Brown. Yeah, next year, if he has everybody returning like we should have, and we should have a really great season next year. I want to finish this year strong, but you know, today's game with Iowa State is very important. Iowa State's not great offensively, but they have a great defense, and we haven't shown that we can really play hard against that 3-3 weird defense they play. So hopefully we figured that out, and our new offensive coordinator does a better job against it. But I am excited about this team. I'm excited about the recruiting class, and I think we're going in the right direction right now. Now, like I said, you know, that's bull butter for all these outlets that are just keep preaching, because this year is not a year to go out and try to find a head coach with all the Power 5 schools jobs that are open. You know, you're going to be fighting with the same guy, and who knows what will happen. So I would rather, history shows that if you stay with your coach and he'll develop versus just firing every 3 or 4 or 5 years because he's not producing. You know, you got to be loyal, especially at our school. We're not in Alabama and we're not in Auburn. You know, so we have to be a little bit different when it comes to that. So, but I'm excited about today's game. Hopefully we do a good job. But that's it for That's Bull Butter Sports and Sports Talk. So hopefully everybody has a great day.